Hey, what's up, everybody? This is the DeFi enthusiast here, and welcome to the channel that is all about value and no fluff. So we're gonna get right into it, guys. I know the crypto world has been buzzing right now with all the PayPal, craze and the Bitcoin price going up. We're in the 13K range. I think right now Bitcoin is at about $13,820 at the time of this recording, and or maybe a bit more. And basically, we should be, this is, we have been in the bull market for a while, but now the signs are really showing. And, PayPal and Venmo will offer and accept cryptocurrency for all online payments. So they announced this on Wednesday, and they would start supporting cryptocurrencies. And now, they're going to have their own wallets. There's going to be a wallet for cryptos on the PayPal, and it's going to, and soon merchants are going to be coming on board, retailers and things. And I know a lot of people are getting excited, but at the same time, let me tell you this, guys. This is just this is great for us crypto holders, guys who are invested in crypto, who have cryptos and who have been holding and who have been gathering crypto. I think it's good news for us because obviously this affects the price. This is obviously a mass adoption scenario that I was telling you guys about for a very, very long time, that institutions and retailers and all the stuff that's going to happen, and the halving, which a lot of people were super stoked about. They were hyping it up. It always happens that after the halving, a few months after that, something exciting happens that starts driving the price back up. Remember, guys, Bitcoin is cyclical, okay? It basically functions in cycles. So every 4 years, certain things happen, certain events take place that make it go up. And when it goes up, eventually the altcoins also follow. And I think, if things keep going well, I believe that we should be able to hit new all-time highs this year, and then 2021 probably until around the end of August or September, around September. End of September, we should be, thinking about exit strategies. Because like I said, guys, the bull run is not going to last, all the time. There will be, minor fluctuations, minor retracements and corrections throughout this entire path, but the trajectory is upwards. And with so many new users now coming in through PayPal, is going to drive the price up. But let me tell you this, in my personal opinion, this is just the government's way of trying to control your crypto. Now, for the average Joe that goes out there and starts believing that votes are going to make a difference in the entire system, and that don't believe that a few handful of people control all the major world events. Well, for them, I got some. For them, this whole news is really exciting because now they believe that they're now secure in the crypto market, and they have some, and that crypto has some validity, and now they're going to come in. So this is the government's way, and the institutions, is their way to hold a lot of people's crypto, to hold that major piece of the pie, because PayPal at any given point can hold your money at any given point, guys. And it has happened countless of times. They can even suspend your accounts whenever they want to. And they've also been in talks of acquiring, said to be in talks to buy crypto firms, including BitGo. And I've heard a rumor that they're considering to even buy Coinbase. So you can clearly see where this is going, guys. For us, in terms of investors, and who believe in decentralized finance, because that's unstoppable, guys. That is an unstoppable behemoth. It's basically crazy. It's an unstoppable beast, sort of a thing. It can be stopped. However, the average Joe is going to trust PayPal, and they're going to happily give away the cryptos, and that's the way it is. And with PayPal acquiring BitGo, probably, and if they're able to acquire Coinbase, you can clearly see where it's heading, and they're trying to centralize a lot of things. Anyways, that's my 2 cents. For us as investors, it's great news, but for the average Joe, well, they're going to be removing the control of their cryptos from their own hands. Their Bitcoin is going to belong to PayPal, basically. And when PayPal wants, they'll let them use that. Whenever they want, they won't let them use it. And they can freeze their amount at any time, because remember, this asset keeps fluctuating. It keeps going up and down. And obviously Bitcoin is targeting some huge numbers in 2021. So I'm going to be very curious to it'll be really interesting to see where things go. So that's my 2 cents on the whole PayPal situation. But mass adoption is coming. You can clearly see things are changing. And yeah, guys, so just fasten your seatbelts and be vigilant, be wise, and make the correct moves, and you should be happy. Speaking of correct moves, let's get into some more value that I want to give you guys, some things that I've been looking into, and finally I'm here to talk about them at this point. So first of all, we're going to look at wisetoken, guys. I absolutely am floored by how amazing this platform is. This, in my opinion, can be one of the best staking platforms to ever come out. I read the entire teal paper. You guys need to read their teal paper. It is long and extensive. It's got everything in there, what they're about. So basically, Wise is a staking platform, and it's redefining DeFi by doing crypto the right way. So what is the right way, guys? Zero team tokens, 90% or more of pre-sale money goes to Uniswap liquidity. Contract burns Uniswap liquidity pool tokens. So when the contract launches, there's going to be a burn for that liquidity pool, so that there's no whale, there's no holder of those tokens, and they can dump it on the market and things like that. No admin keys. So if you're looking for the best way to earn crypto, you're in the right place. And we can look at this small video right here, guys. Let's play this.
It's no secret that most cryptos are designed with unfair advantages built in for teams, founders, and pre-selected early investors. Wise was built with economic decentralization in mind. There are no founders' fees in Wise. There is no special reserve of 30 to 80% of all tokens for the team. There is no exclusive early investment stage offering discounted tokens to insiders while leaving the little guy out. Wise set up a non-profit foundation in February of 2020. This foundation has solely funded the development of the Wise contract, websites, related software, and professional third-party code audits. Investing in Wise is as easy as adding the MetaMask add-on to your Chrome browser and purchasing some crypto money called Ethereum. Once the MetaMask wallet is installed, investors can connect directly to the website and safely buy Wise with their Ethereum. Wise is crypto done right. We set the standard for DeFi globally.
So, as you can see, this is exactly the type of thing we need in crypto. We need we need a platform that gives us good returns and gives us a sense of security as well. Something which is really, really lacking in the DeFi space right now, to be very honest, because everything, from any platform, any staking platform right now, there's always that risk. For Wise, what can I say? It's either going to be the most beautiful thing, or it could be a disaster. But highly doubtful, guys, because when I read the teal paper, which is their white paper, basically, so there are no pre-mines, there are no pre-sales, there are no whales. It's whale proof, basically. That means that when these tokens come out, if the price starts to go up, nobody's going to have a large chunk of them that they can just dump onto the exchanges, and you guys are in a loss. That has happened with several things, I believe, like even Axion, which I believe is a great platform. They have been going through. We're going to talk about that in a bit, but they've had their Hex 2T token for some time, and a few months ago, some people got it, I think, in an auction. They spent, or like in a pre-sale actually, and they spent like 4 or 5 Ethereum, and they got like more than 1 billion tokens, if I'm not mistaken. And but see, that's where the alarming part comes, and this is Wise is not doing any of that. And if we scroll down here, you see you're actually gonna go to reservations, and I'm gonna show this to you right now. But basically, you reserve Wise. It has a 50-day launch period for investors to reserve Wise. Each day of launch, about 5 million Wise are available, which are distributed proportionately according to the amount of total Ethereum sent for that day. Lock up your Wise in order to earn interest over the duration of its profit. The longer you stake, the more interest you earn. You may access interest at any time for no fee, but ending a stake early penalizes the principal. All fees and penalties are redistributed to other stakers. And cash out instantly using the Uniswap DEX. While other projects rely on users to slowly build markets for their tokens, the very nature of the Wise contract includes the instant creation of a massive pool of liquidity on Uniswap, featuring no KYC and the ability to swap from a private wallet. The Wise contract, smart contract, is project consists of smart contract capitalizing on token liquidity formation referral system and token staking capabilities, which are explained in the documentation section. The overall flow of the Wise project can be described in two main epochs. Each developed as a smart contract for specific financial purposes. Liquidity transformer epoch, the launch of the Wise contract, will kick off an initial 50-day phase during which users may send Ethereum to the contract in order to reserve Wise tokens and form main liquidity pools. Form main liquidity pool, and then circulation epoch. At this point, no further token reservation can be made. Reserve Wise and referrer bonus Wise may now be minted by users at their leisure. Users may begin staking Wise. Okay, so very, very simple and beautiful concept, and basically done in the correct manner, guys. Not only that, a couple of things that I want to mention here is that because there are no pre-sales, there can be no whales. I'm always going to say this because I want to recommend stuff to people that I can proudly endorse, that I myself am going to get into, and so. And the other thing is that from what I read, and if I read this correctly, other platforms, when you stake a token for a certain period of time, you're not able to take out your daily profits from it. All right. But with Wise, it's a different story. You actually can take out daily rewards from your staking. So let's say you were staking for 10 days. In most platforms, a 10-day stake, when it ends, you're going to finally get whatever amount of that token or whatever other token you're going to get as a reward, right, as dividends. But in Wise, even though if your active stake is running, you can withdraw daily, but that is going to change the share rate, obviously. So obviously, it is incentivized that you hold the stake, that you don't take out from the stake as long as possible. However, you are allowed to take out twice from your active stake. So that is a very different and unique approach from any other DeFi staking platform that I've seen so far. Okay, and basically, you guys really have to read the teal paper. I really recommend you guys go through it and everything. And the other interesting thing is, guys, you guys better go through my referral link, not just because it's going to benefit me, it's going to actually benefit you, because what's going to happen is if you go through my link, you guys are going to get, I think, another 10% extra in the reservation in the auction, basically. When you purchase these Wise tokens. So it's not only good for me, it's also really good for you. All right. So please do that. Please do your research. This is not financial advice. It's just my personal opinion. And in my personal opinion, this platform is solid. And Wise has a very bright future. It is, I think, a very wise investment. Just my personal opinion, not financial advice. But I really think these guys have really hit the nail, when it comes to the staking platform. They've really done a fantastic job. They have covered all grounds of error that other platforms have always fallen towards, and they have seen those mistakes, and they have not repeated those mistakes. All right, guys. So not only can you earn Wise from the reservations, you guys will also get your own referral links once you join in. And whoever goes to your link, you guys are going to get Wise tokens for that as well. All right. So basically, what's going to happen here is you go to we click on reservations, right? And you guys need to connect, your MetaMask wallet or whatever you can. And basically, you guys need to send Ethereum. Okay. See, this one is saying it's closing in 19 days, 7 hours, 13 minutes, 44 seconds. And this one is closing in 20 days, 7 hours, 30 minutes, 38 seconds. so on and so forth. So you guys got to look at where, see, obviously as the days go by, whatever percentage you guys are going to put in, whichever amount of Ethereum in each day, you can like divide it amongst all the days. Like for example, if you got in here, grade 7, day 6, day 9, whatever, it's going to show you a percentage, but at the end of the day, your percentage is going to change based on the amount of people that have placed their Ethereum on that particular day. Okay, and then at the very end, you guys are going to be getting your token. So it's a very fair distribution-based system, all right? Which, again, I said is whale-proof, all right? It's whale-proof and it works. And if you click, there are these fixed supply days where it's a fixed supply of 5 million Ys on each day. And then there's random supply days where it could be anywhere between this amount to this amount, or even this amount. Like it's not a fixed amount. And then if you click on all reservations, so it has the fixed supply days and the random supply days. So my recommendation personally would be if you, if you guys can even put like half an Ethereum or 1 Ethereum in each of these days, like especially the ones that haven't even started gathering too much, of users yet on it, and as you can see, there are not too many users yet, and it's going to keep growing. And this is a great opportunity, guys. Okay, for you guys to even get a lot of tokens in a fairly distributed manner. All right, and these guys, their team is not anonymous either. If we go to the Wise Foundation. So there we go, guys. Meet the Wise team. Peter Gere, he's a real estate entrepreneur and Army National Guard serviceman. The graveyard of bad crypto projects drove him to use his business acumen and military training as an intelligence officer to design a superior system. Based in Los Angeles, Peter is on a mission to teach every crypto user how to evaluate systems and invest wisely. Aaron Hansen is a lifelong software engineer, having started on the Commodore 64 and TRX 80. He has developed software for a wide array of industries, including mathematics, big data, analytics, telecom, manufacturing, and blockchain. He currently leads engineering teams to deliver robust, highly available, and secure full-stack solutions. Vitaly Maranchenko, he is living and breathing solidity. Vitaly is a first-class engineer focusing on the latest and most interesting solutions in the blockchain space. His main goal is to bring adoption to crypto. You guys can read about all of them. This is a pretty nice team, very, very transparent who these guys are. They're all highly qualified individuals, and basically, you can check the smart contract by clicking here. This component Wise project trustlessly generates the main liquidity pool for Wise using the Uniswap protocol. Wise tokens are minted to investors who make reservations with Ethereum, and the Ethereum is paired with more Wise and sent to Uniswap. So apparently once this whole auction is over, I believe the liquidity pool is going to be burned. The supply is going to be burned, so that there are no whales, there's nobody holding anything, and no one can dump anything. Highly, highly excited about this project, guys, and I'll tell you exactly how I'm even going to start into it, into this whole scenario, and we'll discuss that in a moment. And please go through my link, do your own do your own research, look carefully, and then go through my link. And I think you guys are going to be, in my personal opinion, not financial advice, I think you guys are going to be very happy, just like I am. I'm with you in this journey. Whatever I recommend, I personally get into it myself as well. Okay? All right. Now I want to talk about another interesting DeFi platform. This one is called curryswap, guys. And I am very, very impressed with this one. I read their white paper. Okay, so curryswap is kind of like a multi-chain dApp and multi-dApp ecosystem, basically. Sorry, not multi-chain, but hi-fi multi-dApp ecosystem. So they're going to start off with, so this is their process. They're going to start off with the farm and stake curry. You guys are going to do yield farming first and get the curry view tokens. Then phase 2 will be where you get a daily auction lobby like T2X, okay, where you guys are going to be staking these Curry tokens, and you guys can even buy more with Ethereum, I believe. And then what's going to happen is, according to that amount, whatever you stake, you guys are going to be receiving Ethereum dividends, daily Ethereum dividends. And number 4, then there's going to be non-fungible token rewards as well. So this is like kind of accumulated all the best aspects of DeFi on one platform, guys. Okay, there is no referral link. In fact, if you click on Get Curry, it actually says it's coming soon. So again, these guys are not doing a pre-mine or pre-sale at once, just like that. They're not, they're also trying to be whale-proof. They're doing a bunch of things. The yield farm, it's all coming soon. The auction lobby, all of this is coming soon, guys. The tokenomics, all this information is coming soon. But I looked at their white paper. If you guys go through it, it explains everything really, really nicely, guys. And basically, with the staking pools are also very, very interesting. There's a USD to Ethereum pool, USDC to Ethereum, DAI to Ethereum, SUSD Ethereum. That means synthetics, comp, UMA and Ethereum liquidity pool, Link and Ethereum liquidity pool to do yield farming, band. We even have the Hex 2T, which is Axion. You guys can do a liquidity pool with that. So anybody who's got a huge amount of Axion should really consider this when this launches. And after that, when the auctions are a way for users to purchase the Curry V2 tokens that are sometimes more profitable compared to alternative sources such as an exchange, the funds received from the auction are then rewarded to Curry V2 holders staking their tokens. Lobbies will start with a pool of tokens daily. Each day that passes results in the pool of the tokens decreasing over the next 365 days. However, this number reaches a limit and does not go below a certain threshold. Each day an auction will be conducted that allows users to bid on a pool of Curry V2 tokens using Ethereum. At the end of the auction, the Curry V2 token pool is distributed proportionally to the amount of Ethereum a user bids. So if you bid 5% of the Ethereum for a specific day, you get 5% of the token pool. And each users that stake Curry V2 tokens in the food vault are awarded the Ethereum that is received from the auction lobby. Each day, 85% of the previous auction's Ethereum is distributed proportionally to active stakers in the food vault. This is a lot like T2X, guys. That they do these type of auctions, and that's how we get Tron as dividends. And I think this is a great earning opportunity. So it's getting that yield farming aspect going. Then it gets into the T2X type of lobby or Hex type of lobby, and then finally you have the non-fungible tokens that are going to be airdrop. Limited edition curryswap NFT tokens will be rewarded to users staking Curry tokens. These NFT tokens will be distributed via OpenSea.io. curryswap NFT tokens will have a variety of unique properties that make them special, such as only being available on a certain day or after a certain period of time. Staking Curry tokens. Now, you guys know the NFT craze is insane, guys. People are willing to pay huge amounts of money for these things. Sometimes, some people wonder, but man, how is that even possible? Well, you know what? When it comes to crypto, when it comes to anything, in the crypto scene, don't think too much. Just go through the motions and ask questions later. That is my advice, because if you ask too many questions, you're just going to be left with, an empty pocket. All right. And so the tokenomics, there are two primary tokens with the curryswap ecosystem, Curry V1 and Curry V2. Curry V1 is used for the yield farming event, where users should seek to accumulate as many as they possibly can. Once the yield farm event finishes and the yield farm closes, Curry V1 holders are encouraged to migrate their tokens to Curry V2. Curry V2 is used for the food wall. That is where the whole staking aspect is going to come in, where stakers may earn Ethereum dividends daily. All in all, more Curry V1 tokens means more Curry V2 tokens, which results in more Ethereum rewards. I think this is beautiful. I think these guys are going to be very, very successful. Keep an eye on this one, guys. I'm very excited for this. CurrySwap, the white paper, read it, please. I read a bit of that white paper for you just right now, but do your own research. They have the link. I'm going to leave the link for everything, even for the Wise token link. I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to leave the CurrySwap token link also in the description box, so that you guys have no confusions. And you guys should be ready whenever this comes out. Join their Telegram and their Discord group as well to keep to be updated. In order to keep in order to be in the loop as to what's going on. Okay, now moving on, guys. Axion, I was telling you about this. I'm really, their testnet launch and everything's been working properly, but I think Axion is, a lot of people are getting annoyed with the delays. There's a lot of anticipation for this token. The price of Axion is going up gradually, which is a good sign. And I'm just waiting for the staking portal to launch so that I can show you how to stake these things. The thing is that they're going through another 3 audits. Apparently, they're constantly giving updates on the developers are constantly giving updates in their Discord group, and a lot of people are getting annoyed because they're saying, "Oh, you know what? When are they going to launch?" And I think, what I realized, maybe, like I said, that you know how wisetoken does not have any pre-sale or pre-mine or anything like that. With Axion HexUT a few months ago, like I said, people who invested 4 or 5 Ethereum got more than 1 billion tokens. So I think they're trying to avoid a situation where the token price is going up, and then a lot of these big whales that hold those billions of tokens, right? They just decide to dump them on the exchanges. I know people are in a huge loss, so they want to make sure that all those hands, those trader hands, kind of leave the scenario so that they can start staking. I think that is more. That is what makes sense to me more than anything, because they already had a really solid audit with Hacken, with the team of Hacken, and now they're doing another 3. I just think it's probably because of that reason, because they don't want too many whales to manipulate the prices of the token. This is just my personal analysis, I could be completely wrong, but this is what I'm gathering. So, and I think a bunch of people already sold quite a bit of these tokens already, because the token price has gone up exponentially from where it was, and those who hold 1 billion tokens, that's a lot of moolah for them, guys. They just care about their money, So, but very, very excited for this. Let's hope it comes out soon, and so that I can give you more updates regarding that. Okay, and now we get into T2X, guys. The auction lobbies have been a little bit down from before, usually ending almost at 1 million. Usually was staying at 1 million or above. So I've been staking 1.005 million of these tokens, and within the last 4 days, I've made 13,652.50. I think that's 0.50 because that 5, that's a 0.50. So if I, that's equating to almost $350 or something, or wait, $370. Well, I can just check this out for you right now. 13,652.50. Okay, so we go to TRX on CoinGecko. All right. And so we type in 13,000. $652.50. Yeah, so that is fluctuating because of the price of Tron. It was at 0.027 something, not too, just in the morning. So that price is fluctuating because of that. But yeah, averaging, to above $100, more than $100 a day, which is good, and I'm happy. This is paying out properly. But now you guys must be wondering, I talked about Wise, so what is going to be my Wise strategy? Okay, this is what I'm doing, all right? So I took a big risk, guys, but I'm happy with it. So I joined I actually joined the Yobit virtual mining platform. Now, let's have a look at that just right now. So yeah, this is the Yobit virtual mining platform, guys. So basically, you buy a virtual miner and get incoming tokens every day. Now, basically, Yobit created this platform, I think, a month back or 2 months ago, and people have already ROI'd on this, and they're doing well. It's a beautiful thing where these miners, they mine, they basically, with every purchase of a miner, the MineX BTC support price increases by 4 satoshis of the current buy price, and 10% of the cost of the miner goes to the buyback of the Yo token. And basically, these miners, they get a pretty big commission from Yobit themselves, and obviously the ones who are purchasing these miners, they keep getting daily rewards. So it's a beautiful system, guys, and I wanted to show this to you. I wanted to prove to you that it actually works, so that there's no skepticism, no nothing. So I've been in here in a day, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I bought. I bought the micro, which costed me at that time. Well, it's the same. I mean, in Bitcoin, it's the same price, but basically, it cost me 0.01000. This much Bitcoin, right? And so if we look at this, right, BTC to USD, all right, so this right now would be $127, okay? So in a month, all right? Sorry, $127 that I paid, and I'm making on that approximately $61 right now. Now, basically, this price fluctuates based on the price of Minex. It fluctuates. It's usually even like $67, $65 usually, and so it fluctuates a little bit. But basically, you ROI in like a month and 2 weeks. So that's one of the miners. Then I bought the standard, which costs this much Bitcoin, and I'll tell you this right now. This is 6,269 Bitcoin at the current price. I bought this yesterday, so and this is approximately paying me $4,000. Right now it's showing 3,780, but it usually shows 4K because the price of the Minex token fluctuates a little bit here and there. And so basically every 24 hours there is a payment, okay, that I get in Minex tokens. All right, so I've already made 559 Minex tokens. That's approximately, if we look at it, that's $2.121.96. So that's like, that's around 100 and, that's like around $123, $124. Okay, but this fluctuates. Okay, the price keeps changing from time to time. All right. So usually this amount is usually 4K, and this amount is usually like $67 or something like that, or $70 if I remember correctly. So it keeps fluctuating a little, but it's a really great way to earn passive income. Now my strategy is going to be that every 2 days I'm going to withdraw these, change it into Bitcoin or Ethereum, convert that into into Bitcoin if that's the only pair. But if I can do it into Ethereum, I'll do that directly. Change that, exchange it for that, and then send it to the auction for Wise token. Now, I believe that Yobit is a solid platform. Yobit, it's an exchange. I think it's way safer than a lot of dApps, in my personal opinion. Not financial advice, but it's a lot safer than a lot of dApps, guys, because this exchange is one of the OGs. It's been around since 2013. The the virtual mining aspect is something which is fairly new on the platform, but it's still on the platform, okay? And it's a decentralized exchange, and it's not located in the U.S. So, there's no threat of the SEC or things like that, and so it's a win-win situation, guys. And I personally recommend it. Not financial advice, it's my opinion. If you guys have the cojones, get into it. But my goal is to keep taking out profits every 2 days and then reinvesting them, so that I'm not just dependent on one platform. I'm not just dependent on T2X. I'm not just dependent on this. I'm diversifying. But this is my strategy for now, and I'm going to leave the link for this as well. Okay, and if you guys if you guys go through my link, I think you guys are also going to get, maybe some benefit from that. And the biggest benefit will be that you'll be able to support me when it comes to, me giving you value in this information. So, So see, the 20 now my next payment is in another 21 hours, 19 minutes and 49 seconds. See, the timer is running right now. I've already mined 550 here and 9 Minex tokens here, and that is 559. Now, just because I love you guys, I am going to try and withdraw this today. So first I have to send it to my wallet. So say send to Minex balance, okay? So we click on that. Boom. Okay. So this has gone to my wallet. Now I should click on wallets. And there you go. See, Minex. This is where it is. 559 Minex. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on trade. And okay, and basically now I'm going to try and file. So that is going to give me this much BTC apparently total. And we can calculate how much is that in Bitcoin just right now. So we click on this. That's $124, guys. Yep, that is accurate. So I am going to sell. Okay, so I've created the sell order, all right, for this token. And obviously this is like more of like a limit order sort of a thing. So it's going to take some time. And I'll definitely give you an update regarding this, all right? But if we go here again, okay, saying insufficient funds, that means that my order has been created. Let me just check. Okay, so apparently, yeah, all my Minex is gone. It's already, so let's click on orders. Because I don't want to waste too much of your time, guys, because it's a DEX, and it doesn't have like, you know, a market price sort of a mechanism. It takes a bit of time for these orders to go through. Okay, well, no open orders. That's good. So let's go to the wallet then. I already had some Bitcoin in there from before. Okay. All right. So we have 0.01225031. 0.01225031. That's $156, guys. So I already had, remember I told you I had a bit of Bitcoin from before, and this thing went through. It's successful. Okay, so we have successfully done that transaction, and I have that much Bitcoin. Okay, now comes the final part. All right, so I go to my wallet. Okay, and I click on withdraw. So it's asking for my withdrawal address, and all right. So what I will do is I'll get my trusty Atomic wallet, and I'm going to copy my address, and basically I shall do this right now. Maximum, okay, and withdrawal request. Sorry guys, it's taking a bit of time, but I just wanna make sure that this is working for you, so that you guys have complete confidence. But I'm very happy. As you could see, I was able to convert my Minex into Bitcoin. The order didn't even take that long, and I was able to. There we go. The withdrawal actually did take place, guys, and now it's just a matter of coming into the wallet. Now that can take some time, but the good news is, guys, is that the really good news is that I've actually withdrawn from the Yobit exchange in the past, not too long ago. So all of these, see, it's saying it. Oh yeah, see there. As you can see, it's saying it's in process, pending withdrawals. It's in process. So once this goes through, it's going to be there. And I've already withdrawn in the past from Yobit. It successfully works. And as you can see, this whole experience has been smooth sailing. It works. So I personally, in my personal opinion, not financial advice, it's a good platform to get on. It's way safer than a lot of dApps. And yeah, guys, that's all for today. I hope this video gave you guys a lot of value, and I'll be talking to you guys real soon. Have a fantastic day. I'll keep bringing up such content. I don't always make videos. Oh, see, there we go. Incoming transaction. What a perfect timing. Incoming transaction of this much amount. So as you can see, it's happening. It's working, and now it's going to be in my Atomic wallet. Now the hash has been created. The transaction is going through. We're all good. And I'm going to basically do this every 2 days. All right, and I'm going to change that into Ethereum, and then put that into the Wisetoken auction. And so I'm basically compounding and reinvesting. I might even reinvest some more into Minex once my experience goes well, because so right now I'm averaging a bit above 4K a month. All right, but I could easily like if this keeps going, which I believe it can, because there's no date for the contracts to end, and as long as I think the exchange is here, we're all good. So this can be a very, very beautiful ecosystem, and I plan to build a lot upon that. So it's a DEX. It's way more reliable than any dApp. It's been around since 2013. There are a lot of green signs, and as you can see, I just showed you right in front of your very eyes that this whole thing works. All right, so this is me, the DeFi enthusiast, signing out. Take care. Have a fantastic day or night wherever you are. Please subscribe to my channel. Share this with your friends and family. Like the video and hit the bell icon, guys. I really appreciate that. And all the links are going to be in the description, so do check them out. And if you guys wanted to know where I usually get all my Tron, I get it from KuCoin. KuCoin is one of the best exchanges. I know centralized, but There's no KYC in there, and I've always done seamless transactions. And the beauty is that if things like KuCoin get hacked, they are questionable to people, and they usually recover your amounts and things like that. And KuCoin had a hack not too long ago, but they were able to recover from that, and everything was smooth sailing. So I highly recommend KuCoin, guys. I'll leave a description for that in my video as well. Take care. This is me, the DeFi enthusiast, signing out. Hey guys, one last thing. I wanted to, I don't know why I wasn't showing this to you guys, but I just wanted to add this. See, this is that amount that I withdrew from yobit. I just received it. See the date, 2020-10. This is the timing. Yeah, guys, on the 23rd, and this is the timing. And as you can see, I have that amount in my wallet. I had a bit of extra Bitcoin, so that's why it's showing a bit more amount than the usual. Well, that was already on yobit, and that $124 I've received as well. So this is that transaction, guys. It works. All right. I hope this clears every single doubt. Please join the platform. Not financial advice, just my personal opinion. It's solid, it works, and this can be a very beautiful thing. Take care. Bye.